Hey, hello everyone. So I just achieved something incredible. Which is I passed the AWS certified generative AI developer professional exam and earned this exclusive early adopter badge. So meaning I am among the first 5,000 people globally to pass this brand new certification. But uh, but something is crazy, right? Why is I did it in just 2 weeks of intensive preparation, and so I'm going to share my complete journey with you in this three-part series. So in this particular part one today, I will my exact planning strategy and how I built the foundation in week one. And in the upcoming part, will cover my learning phase, and in the part 3 I will show you the exam experience and the career impact. So if you are ready to fast track your AWS GenAI certification, so hit the subscribe button and let's dive in. So first, let's talk about this particular certification, right? The generative AI is not just hype, so it is basically transforming how we build applications, right? And this is basically AWS newest professional level certification, focusing on production-ready GenAI solutions. So here is what you are going to face in this particular exam, which is 85 questions in 205 minutes. Why? Because as this is a beta exam, where you will get some extra time frame, and this is 150 USD in this particular exam, and it will be having mix of multiple choice and multiple response. So as it is in currently in beta phase, you will also get some early adopter benefits as well. So in this particular exam, there are almost five domains are being covered. First one is the foundational model integration, and then implementation and integration, which covers almost 26 percentage, and AI safety and security, which is 20 percentage, and operational efficiency around 12 percentage, and the fifth domain is testing and troubleshooting, which covers almost 11 percentage. So kindly notice the domain one and two, which makes almost 57 percentage of the exam, right? So that is where I focus most of my time. And ideal candidate, right, who can able to take the exam is, as per AWS, is 2+ years of experience in producing production application in AWS, and 1+ year with GenAI solutions, and having some general AI/ML experience will be much more good. But don't worry, right, if you don't check every box. So my strategy will help you bridge those gaps. So my planning strategy here is like, let me be transparent, right, about my starting point. So I have almost 8+ years of AWS experience, and I do have multiple AWS certification and some AIML background as well. So if you are newer to AWS or AI, right, so kindly plan for 4 to 6 weeks. So the key here is self-assessing you, right? Honest self-assessment need to be done. So my 2 weeks plans are week one I have covered foundation and building, and then week two I have been doing some intense practice test and then doing some workshops. So I used a three-phased approach, right? So basically, how I have done is, so going through the comprehensive video course for foundation, and then officially AWS resources for depth, and then multiple practice exams for readiness. So the major key here is the quality, right? Not work quantity. So I would rather master three great resources that struggle through mediocre ones, right? So before starting up, I set it up my personal AWS accounts with building alerts, and then steady schedule, right, with daily goals, how much time I'm going to spend for an exam, and then note taking system, right? So handwritten works best for me. So I do have attached notes in the GitHub. So you can have a look on that as well. So if you are more interested to read from the handwritten notes, and then distraction free study environment, right? So have an environment distraction free so that preparation prevents poor performance, right? So let me go with the phase one where it's been a foundation week, right? Where I have used the Udemy one, which is created by Frank Kane and Stephen Merrick. So this is basically a long content, right? Okay, I think more than 24 hours of content is available. And then it also includes practices as well. So this became my foundation, right? And I have gone through the those videos, right? AWS Bedrock Fundamentals, RAG implementation, Agentic AI, security, and the practice exam. So these are all my breakdown. But the key topics, right? Where I need to be more clear here is Amazon Bedrock service architecture, right? And then what are all the how a foundation model can be selected, and then what are the different patterns in RAG, that is retrieval augmented generation, and how a vector database can be implemented, right? And then prompt engineering, and then security with get to guardrails, right? So the hands-on lab were actually very much crucial. So don't just watch, right? So actually build things in AWS. So the phase one key takeaway here is basically I got some solid foundation in GenAI services, and I got some understanding about the exam domains and the weightage, right? And I have completed the Udemy courses, and I do some hands-on experience with core services. So this is where I have mentioned, right, the GitHub, where I have created basically these are all my handwritten notes. So if you feel it's easy to go through the notes, kindly download this particular repository, and then you can have a look on it. So in the upcoming video, I'm going to explain from beginner to exam ready, right? Where I will show you what are all the AWS skill builder courses I have followed, and then how I identified and filled the knowledge gaps and the study notes that made all the difference, right? And my systematic approach to there are a lot of practice questions are there, almost more than 400 plus are there. So you will be seeing all those things in the upcoming video. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the part two. So drop your comment below, right? What is the biggest challenge with Gen AI, or are you planning to take the certification? What other AWS content would you like to see? So thanks for watching. I will see you in part two.